Dear guests, please be seated. Παρακαλώ να καθίσετε. Θα αρχίσουμε σε λίγο. Candidates, you may now be seated. Φοιτητές, παρακαλώ να καθίσετε στις θέσεις σας. Your Excellency, the President of the House of Representatives, Ms. Anita Dimitriou, Honorable Members of Parliament, President of the University of Limassol, Mr. Sokratis Elinas, Rector of the University of Limassol, Professor Theodore Panayotou, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear candidates. It is a great honor for us to welcome you to this historic joint CIIM and UOL graduation ceremony. For the Cyprus International Institute of Management, this ceremony marks the 30th and final graduation ceremony, while for the University of Limassol, it is the very first of many to come graduation ceremonies. Με μεγάλη μας χαρά και τιμή, σας καλωσορίζουμε στην απόψινή κοινή τελετή αποφοίτησης του Πανεπιστημίου Λεμεσού και του Cyprus International Institute of Management. Μία ξεχωριστή τελετή που συμβολίζει την μετεξέλιξη του CIIM σε πανεπιστήμιο. Η απόψινή τελετή είναι η 30η και τελευταία του CIIM και ταυτόχρονα η πρώτη του Πανεπιστημίου Λεμεσού. We will begin tonight's ceremony with a welcoming address from the President of the University Council, Mr. Sokratis Elinas. Θα αρχίσουμε την απόψινή τελετή με το χαιρετισμό του Προέδρου του Συμβουλίου, κυρίου Σοκράτη Έλληνα.
Αγαπητή κυρία Πρόεδρε της Κυπριακής Βουλής, ακαδημαϊκό προσωπικό, εκλεκτοί προσκεκλημένοι και πιο σημαντικό από όλους, αγαπητοί απόφοιτοι. Καλώς ορίσατε στην τελευταία και ιστορική αποφοίτηση του Cyprus International Institute of Management, αλλά και την πρώτη ιστορική αποφοίτηση του Πανεπιστημίου Λεμεσού. Θα μου επιτρέψετε να συνεχίσω στα αγγλικά. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our exceptional graduates. I stand before you today as the President of the University Council, filled with immense pride and joy as we celebrate the historic last graduation of CIIM and the inaugural graduation of the University of Limassol. Today marks a pivotal moment in our institution's journey, a moment of transformation and growth, as we embrace the future with open arms. As we bid farewell to CIIM, we also usher in the new era of the University of Limassol. This transition represents not just a change in the name, but a commitment to continued excellence, innovation, and a dedication to shaping the leaders of tomorrow. The foundation laid by CIIM has been strong, and now, as the University of Limassol, we carry that legacy forward with renewed vigor and determination. To our graduates, you are the living testament to the success of our institution. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this momentous day. As you embark on the next chapter of your journey, remember that you are not just graduates of a university. You are the torchbearers of a rich history and ambassadors of academic excellence. The transformation from CIIM to the University of Limassol symbolizes not just growth in size, but growth in possibilities. Our commitment to fostering a dynamic learning environment, nurturing innovation, and promoting a global perspective remains unwavering. We believe in your potential to shape future, not just for yourselves, but for the communities and industries you will serve. As you step into the professional world, equipped with the knowledge and skills acquired during your time here, remember that challenges are opportunities in disguise. Embrace them with courage, tenacity, and a thirst for continuous learning. The word is evolving, and so are you. The University of Limassol is not just a place of education. It is a launchpad for your dreams and aspirations. Your success will not only be a reflection of your individual accomplishments, but also a testament to the quality of education and mentorship you received here. Carry the values instilled in you, the friendships forged, and the lessons learned as you venture into the vast landscape of possibilities awaiting you. In conclusion, let today not only be a celebration of accomplishments, but a springboard into a future filled with promise and potential. The University of Limassol is not merely an institution. It is a community that believes in your ability to create positive change. Congratulations to the historic last graduates of CIIM and the first graduates of the University of Limassol. May your futures be as bright and extraordinary as the path you have paved here today. Thank you.
Thank you. We would now like to call to the podium Professor Kostas Papanikolas, the CEO of the Cyprus Research and Educational Foundation and former president of the Cyprus Institute. Professor Papanikolas chaired the Accreditation Council, known as CECAP, which accredited CIIM's MBA and MPSM programs, the first higher education programs to be accredited in Cyprus. He will give us a brief historical perspective on how we got here.
Your Excellency, Speaker of the House, dear President of the University Council of the University of Limassol, dear Rector of the University, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the exceptional graduating class of the Cyprus International Institute of Management. Today marks a significant moment in our collective history, a moment that is both poignant and exhilarating. We come together not only to celebrate your achievements, but to witness the culmination of an institution that has been a beacon of knowledge and progress. This is not just a graduation ceremony. It is the last for CIM as an independent entity merging to provide the seeding for the newly founded University of Limassol, an important milestone in the educational history of our island. As we bid farewell to CIIM, we also welcome the dawn of a new era, making the ceremony truly historic as it bridges the last graduating class of CIIM with the inaugural graduation of UOL. I'm really thankful to be part of this very important event today. In reflecting of CIIM's journey, it's essential to recognize its pioneering spirit and role in the history of the development of tertiary education in Cyprus. CIIM has been at the forefront of innovation and excellence, exemplified by its status of the first institution in Cyprus to have its MPSM and MBA degrees accredited in the year 2000, by the Cyprus Evaluation and Accreditation Agency, CECAP, which I had the privilege at that time to chair. And I can attest to the dedication and commitment of CIM to uphold international standards in education. Indicative of how far ahead was CIM, it's worth pointing out that it took us 7 more years before we gave the authorization and accreditation for the licensing of the first private universities in Cyprus in year 2007. This accreditation of the first graduate programs in Cyprus in the year 2000 staged the success and recognition that Cyprus Institute of Management graduates enjoy today. The story of CIM is not just about accreditations and degrees. It is about the vision, the tenacity of individuals who shaped its destiny. Among them, John Ioannidis stands out as a true luminary. An LSE-trained economist and former chief executive officer of the Cyprus Development Bank, Ioannidis played a pivotal role in the reconstitution of the Cyprus economy after the Turkish invasion of 1974. His vision extended beyond economic recovery. He sought to internationalize the Cyprus economy, turn it into a knowledge economy, and in doing so, he established CIIM. In the face of challenges, Ioannidis assembled a remarkable team of academics and administrators of truly international caliber. Some of them have been your teachers. His persuasive skills led Professor Theodor Panagiotou to leave Harvard and assume the stewardship of CIM, and now to become the first rector of the University of Limassol, an excellent omen for the future of the University of Limassol, I might observe. This gathering of intellects laid the foundation for the academic excellence and the pioneering role of CIM, for which it has been widely known, not only in Cyprus, but internationally. Ioannidis' influence didn't stop there. He played a pivotal role in conceiving and shaping among a superb team of international caliber for the creation of the Cyprus Research and Educational Foundation and the Cyprus Institute. For his seminal contribution to the early development of the educational system in Cyprus, Ioannidis was awarded an honorary degree from the Cyprus Institute, a recognition of his tireless dedication to education and research. It is worth emphasizing, especially in the presence of the Speaker of the House, the foresight that allowed CIM to flourish, and I refer to the regulatory legal framework that facilitated the development of the tertiary education in Cyprus years ahead, decades ahead of neighboring countries which are still struggling to establish a good regulatory legal framework. Today, Cyprus boasts 9 private universities. The tertiary education of Cyprus contributes 8% to the gross domestic product of Cyprus. Very impressive, really, by international standards, achievement. This regulatory legal framework not only allowed the growth of the education sector, but also ensured a standard of excellence that has become and was driven, as I highlighted initially, by the very success and standards of CIM. And now, dear graduates, as you stand on the footsteps of this wonderful tradition, and as you move to a new chapter of your lives, allow me to offer some words of advice. In a world grappling with challenges of planetary proportions, such as climate change, and we are really these days at the opening of the 28th conference in Dubai of the Conference of Parties, the 28th COP, and with ever-expanding capabilities in the realm of knowledge and technologies like artificial intelligence, the second quantum revolution, your role can be and should be pivotal. Values of creativity and excellence guided by high moral standards. These values are not just a compass for personal success, but a cornerstone of building societies that can weather the storms and the challenges that our planet faces. As you step into the world beyond CIM, let your education and the superb training you have gotten in this institution be a force for good. Be conscious of the impact you can make, not just for your own development and chosen fields, but in shaping the world that desperately needs your insight and innovation. In conclusion, as we bid farewell to CIM and we welcome University of Limassol, let us celebrate the legacy of an institution that has molded generations of leaders and thinkers in our society. To the graduating class, you carry with you the spirit of CIM into the next phase of your journey. May you continue to be pioneers, carrying the torch of knowledge and ethical leadership. Congratulations on this momentous occasion, and may your futures be as bright as the legacy of the institution that you are graduating from. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Papanikolaos, for the inspirational address. Please welcome Professor Theodore Panayotou, Rector of the University of Limassol, for his welcoming address.
Your Excellency, the President of the House of Representatives, Mrs. Anita Dimitriou, I know you had important reasons not to be here tonight, but you chose to come, and that means a lot to us. Thank you. Also, I want to recognize the Honorable Mayor of Limassol, Nikolaidis, who rearranged his program to be here. Thank you. Dear Mr. President of the Council of the University of Limassol, Mr. Socrates Elinas, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, I welcome you all to the 30th graduation ceremony of CIIM and the first of the University of Limassol. For me, perhaps more than for anyone here today it is a very emotional day for many reasons. First, I have been with CIM for 33 years, its entire life, and almost one half of my own life. And today marks the last day of CIM as we know it. Today, CIM gets reborn as the University of Limassol. Second, turning CIM into a university has been a dream of mine and a struggle for years. Now it has become a reality. Third reason, all three of my children are sitting among you, following their bachelor studies in the US, chose to study at CIIM and continuing at UOL. They are graduating today. They are graduating today with an MS in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics. All these make up for a happy story, or rather a story with a happy ending. But the journey has been a series of dreams crushed and dreams realized. Let me start from the beginning, how it all started. It was July of 1974, and I was on a flight to Cyprus from Canada, where I was studying for my PhD in economics, dreaming to return to Cyprus upon the completion of my studies to contribute to my country's economic development, my passion. Instead, I landed in a country in war, and I found myself in Kutsovendis as an army captain, fighting for my life and my country under the command of Major Tassos Markou. Total devastation. More than half of our soldiers taken prisoners or killed, including our commander. The economy in ruins. Dreams crushed. A few years later, returning to Cyprus with my PhD in hand, I met another young economist, a London School of Economics graduate and the CEO of the Cyprus Development Bank. He was struggling to revive the devastated economy as a result of the Turkish invasion. His name, John Ioannidis, who left us years exactly 40 days ago on his own birthday. And I recognize his wife here, Ms. Nadia, is present here in this graduation ceremony. John Ioannidis shared with me a dream to establish a first-rate, and I'm quoting his word now, a first-rate graduate school of management of international standards to produce managers for both the private and the public sectors in order to accelerate the recovery of the economy and further development of the country. Not a single person at the time thought that this was possible. We are talking about the late 70s, early 80s. Yet, in 1990, he succeeded in turning his dream into reality, attracting high caliber visiting faculty from leading world universities. Being a faculty member myself at Harvard, at the time I received his invitation to become part of the team. I did, at first as a visiting professor for 10 years and then as its director for 23 years. Following a distinguished academic, Professor Jim Leontiadis from Manchester Business School, who led the school very capably before me. With the motto, relentless pursuit of excellence, we built the school from 2 to 10 programs, from 50 students to 500 students. Was it easy? Not at all. In the meanwhile, several universities were established, both public and private, and competition intensified while the economic crisis hit us the hardest. Yet, by any measure and general acknowledgement at home and abroad, CIM had the most successful operation for over a generation, with over 3,000 students graduated, with MBA, MPSM, and MSc in a variety of fields, from management and finance to shipping operations and management, from educational leadership to human resource and business intelligence and data analytics. CIM graduates proved to be highly competitive, having won top management positions in government and business at home and abroad. Their contribution to the economy, their contribution to the economy and society is widely acknowledged. CIM programs became the gold standard of management education in the country. Dreams realized. But with success, a second dream emerged: to turn CIM into a full-fledged university in order to develop doctoral programs and expand to other disciplines. Work began in earnest in late 2018 to make the dream a reality. In early 2020, the COVID pandemic hit, and everything was derailed. Again, dream crushed. But not for long. With perseverance and hard work, we got back on track, and by the spring of 2023, CIM has evolved into a university, the University of Limassol, and in the fall of this year, we began operations with the programs students inherited from CIIM. This is why we have several of you graduating today from UOL, and the graduate programs established, doctoral programs developed, and new disciplines introduced. Dream realized. But why I'm telling all this to you? For two reasons. First, as my dear colleague Brian Howison, the Vice Rector for Research and International Affairs, keeps reminding me, history is important in charting the way forward. We should never, in charting our way forward, we should never lose track of where we started and why and how we got there. The second reason I told you all this is because the best advice I can give to our new graduates is to dream and never give up on their dreams. Even though they know that some of them will be crushed, the ones that succeed make dreaming worth it. CIM was a dream which was eventually realized and then evolved into another bigger dream, the University of Limassol. Ever evolving is UOL's motto, and this is my second advice to you, graduates. Keep evolving, constantly evolving. When you evolve, you never become obsolete. Congratulations, graduates of CIIM. The degrees you receive today are the last to be issued by CIIM. They are precious. They will keep growing in value since no more of them will be issued. There's a fixed number now. 3,500, that's it, no more. Yet, and you know from your courses, you know that scarcity creates value. Okay. Yet, the CIM brand lives on, both in the name of the parent institution of the university, the CIIM Innovations Limited, because CIIM was always about innovation, and the name of UOL's larger school, the CIIM Business School. Congratulations, graduates of the University of Limassol. The degrees you receive today are the first to be issued by UOL, and as such, they are very special, making you pioneers of the new vision and the harbinger of new generations of students to come. Dear graduates of both CIM and UOL, you have not, sorry about my continuously moving cup. You have not only earned a degree, you have gained invaluable experiences, lifelong friendships, knowledge and skills necessary to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. In this dynamic and ever-changing world, the journey of learning never ends. CIM and the University of Limassol have equipped you well to face all the complexities and uncertainties of the world by developing your critical thinking and fostering your creativity. As you leave your alma mater and pursue your careers, do not lose curiosity, do not lose the courage to face challenges, and do not lose your passion to make a difference in the world. Take a moment to express your gratitude to those who supported you in this journey, your teachers, professors, mentors, friends, and most importantly, your families. Their encouragement and support have been instrumental in your success. May your future be filled with success, personal fulfillment, and a lasting impact on the world. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and best wishes for a successful career and a happy life. Thank you. It is now my privilege, indeed, to introduce our guest of honor, Her Excellency, the President of the House of Representatives, Mrs. Anita Dimitriou. Anita Dimitriou today is a politician, but she has been before an academic as well. Now she serves as the President of the Parliament since June 2021, and she also serves now as the President of the Democratic Rally since March 2023. Sorry, I got my okay. Anyway, the only other thing I would say, there are a lot of things to say about the first young, and I would say youngest woman ever to hold either of these top positions. Head of a party, of a major party, and President of Parliament. Previously, she represented her constituency, Larnaca, in Parliament, and she is a graduate of University of Cyprus in political science and on the University of Kent with a master's in international relations and European studies. Without any further ado, I will invite Mrs. Dimitriou, the President of the House.
Thank you so much, and what a privilege to be tonight with you. Thank you, my dear Theodoros Panagiotou, for your kind words. Maybe sometimes I feel uncomfortable when some people they are reading my CV. The greatest achievement is that I have the responsibility to represent the people, and that is the most important thing. And thank you so much for having the privilege, Director, to be tonight with you. Honorable President of the Council, University Council, professors of the University of Limassol, NCIM, distinguished guests, Mayor, our dearest Mayor, Mr. Nikolaidis, ladies and gentlemen, and most of all, graduates. Magic is believing in yourself. And if you can do that, you can make anything happen. I chose to borrow the quote of Goethe, the German poet and philosopher, who indicated the necessary way that all people, especially young, should act on their journey in life. But above all, how they, or even better, how we should treat ourselves at the start of the path. And this is because the journey that our graduates embark on with today's event must undoubtedly be based on self-confidence, the belief in the ability and competence of each other and every one of them, in the certainty that they succeed. And they can succeed tonight, today, from now on, with knowledge in their SS supply. I'm honored well to be here with you tonight, sharing the joy of this very special moment in your lives that coincides with a historic milestone for your esteemed institutions, as this joint graduation ceremony is both the final graduation of the Cyprus International Institute of Management and the first graduation of the University of Limassol. For you, my dear graduates, today signifies a remarkable achievement, representing the culmination of years of diligent academic pursuit. For CIIM, it marks the beginning of a new era, an exciting new chapter in its 33-year history of continuous presence and valuable contribution to Cypriot tertiary education, research, and innovation. Being one of the oldest business schools in this country, CIIM has evolved into University of Limassol, Cyprus' newest university and the first private university established in Limassol. Tonight we celebrate not only the end of a significant journey, but also the promise of future successes. Your hard work and dedication have finally paid off. You're joining the growing family of the CIIM and University of Limassol alumni, of two institutions with strong links, of a thriving and dynamic community of remarkably successful members. You have truly earned this achievement, and your determination and effort, often balancing studies with work and family commitments, have brought you to this moment. Around you, celebrating with you today, are the people who have guided and supported you on this journey. Your family, first and most importantly, your friends, your mentors, your esteemed professors, people who are proud of you and will continue to stand with you as you turn the page to a new chapter in your life. It is the moment that you take your life into your own hands, full of dreams, goals, and thirst for giving, willing to become the change you want, setting yourself as an example of inspiration, creativity, and hope for the future. What we can only do is to applaud all the above and stand by you in every step and moment. Now you're at a transition point, leaving behind campus life, the friendships, and start a new journey, whether it is further education or entering the professional world. Moving from a structured academic environment to unpredictable and oftentimes hectic reality of day-to-day life brings its own set of challenges and responsibilities. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in challenging times, marked by wars, global instability, economic uncertainty, environmental crisis, and complex ethnical dilemmas. The time begs for change is you can be a catalyst for change. How can you achieve that? By leveraging your knowledge, fostering innovation, believing in yourself, collaborating, building communities, demonstrating resilience and commitment to your work. Your studies have equipped you with knowledge and competitive degrees that meet the demands of a rapidly changing world. But most importantly, your studies have equipped your critical thinking, your skills and values. And it is of utmost importance to trust your own ability, to believe that you can do it. Each and every one of you can make a lasting impact in our world with our participation. And it is your right, allow me to say, your duty to actively participate in building the world we live in. And we need to live in a safer and a better world. Dear graduates, in today's ever-evolving world, the journey of learning and growth never ends. Strive so for excellence. Challenge yourselves, because only by challenging yourselves you will attain full growth. Take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is important sometimes. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from those who are more experienced than you. Most people will be happy to help you and share their knowledge with you. As the House of Representatives, we will fully support you. And I assure you that me personally and all my colleagues, that the Parliament is always welcoming to young people, ready for collaboration,
and eager to embrace fresh ideas, and we need those fresh ideas. Through its legislative capacity, the Parliament is dedicated to fostering and supportive and fair environment where young scientists and young people in general can fully utilize their challenge. Finally, on a more personal note, I would like to remind you to take good care of yourself. The most important thing, seek balance and purpose in life. This will provide you with daily inspiration and energy. And don't forget, yes, you can be the change you can see in the world. Κυρίες και κύριοι, αυτά τα λίγα από εμένα, μου έχουν ζητήσει να μιλήσω στα αγγλικά. Θέλω όμως πολύ γρήγορα να πω και ένα μήνυμα στα ελληνικά. Έχουμε νέους απόφοιτους, να ευχηθώ ότι καλύτερο στο CIIM, που πλέον είναι το Πανεπιστήμιο της Λεμεσού, κύριε Δήμαρχε, χαιρόμαστε ιδιαίτερα, που έχουμε πλέον ένα ιδιωτικό πανεπιστήμιο και στη Λεμεσό, να ξέρετε ότι στηρίζουμε την εκπαίδευση, την οποία θεωρούμε ενιαία, είτε ανήκει στη δημόσια σφαίρα είτε στην ιδιωτική. Απόψε έχουμε τους απόφοιτους μας, οι οποίοι επενδύουν στη γνώση, στην εμπειρική, αν θέλετε, ανάλυση όλων αυτών των δεδομένων που χρειάζεται να αλλάξουν σήμερα. Το μήνυμα μου είναι ένα, λοιπόν, να μου επιτρέπετε, και ευχαριστώ για την ευκαιρία, κύριε Πρίτανη, το ακαδημαϊκό προσωπικό, κύριε Πρόεδρο, να βρίσκομαι εδώ. Να δώσουμε όθηση στους νέους μας, να τους δώσουμε όθηση να ηγηθούν και να φτιάξουν ένα καλύτερο κόσμο. Γιατί με όλα όσα συμβαίνουν, πραγματικά μας αξίζει ένας καλύτερος κόσμος. Μακριά από την ατζέντα του πολέμου, της αντιπαλότητας, της τοξικότητας, εμείς θέλουμε μόνο να χτίζουμε γέφυρες. Και πιστεύω πολύ στους νέους ανθρώπους μας ότι μπορούν να είναι η αλλαγή που πρέπει να δούμε στο μέλλον και θέλουμε να δούμε στο μέλλον. Να ευχηθώ θερμά συγχαρητήρια με αυτά τα λίγα, γιατί ήδη σας έχουμε κουράσει, αλλά απόψε είναι μια σπουδαία βραδιά. Όχι μόνο γιατί αποφυτάτε, αλλά γιατί προσηματοδοτείτε μια νέα πορεία για το Πανεπιστήμιο της Λεμεσού, που εύχομαι τα καλύτερα. Ως Βουλή των Αντιπροσώπων, και εγώ προσωπικά, μου επιτρέπετε, θα είμαστε πάντοτε δίπλα μας. Οι νέοι μας should be inspired. Πρέπει να νιώσουν ότι έχουν ελπίδα, έχουν μέλλον. Ας τους εμπιστευτούμε. Και είμαι σίγουρη ότι έχουν να δώσουν πολλά περισσότερα. Να είστε καλά.
Thank you, Ms. President. Truly inspirational speech. We would now like to call upon CIM alumnus, Mr. Prabhat Kumar Jha, Group Managing Director and CEO of MSc Ship Management Limited, a Limassol-based shipping company, one of the largest in the world, managing 500 ships and 12,500 people. Mr. Prabhat Jha is an alumnus of our MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics program. He will speak on behalf of more than 3,000 CIIM alumni.
Good evening, dear all. On this historical day of double graduation ceremony, the last of CIM and the first of the University of Limassol, I feel honored and privileged to have been asked to speak. My sincere gratitude to the Council and Senate of the University of Limassol for giving me this opportunity. Dear graduates, today marks a pivotal moment in your journey, a moment of achievement, growth, and beginning of countless possibilities. Each one of you have spent tireless hours honing your skills, absorbing knowledge, and embracing challenges that have sculpted you to the remarkable individuals you are today. Your journey through this esteemed institution have equipped you with not just academic progress, but also with resilience, adaptability, and a deep understanding of ever-evolving industry. I'm proud to be one of you. I joined CIIM's Masters in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics program in year 2017. Prior to this, besides having a marine engineering background and having worked as chief engineer on merchant navy vessel, I also have 2 MBA. But this was not going to be adequate for the future, and this is when I came across this program. Learning from the beta program has been very valuable in managing the company of our size today. And our decision-making had changed to the data-driven decision-making.
It also gives us a competitive advantage as based on our investment in data collection from operating ships, we were able to optimize fuel efficiency, operational efficiency, and reduce number of incidents. This gave us also insight to optimize our even new vessel for higher efficiency. I would say that the course changed our approach, our strategy to rely more on data and how to use them for optimal results. Today, MSC Ship Management, operating for Limassol, is managing assets over $25 billion. We employ over 36,000 people worldwide in various offices and working on our ships. We have done a lot of retrofits through the innovation, through the data analysis, to make our vessels efficient and not only save hundreds of millions of dollars in fuel, but also save a huge amount of greenhouse gas emissions. University of Limassol values itself speak about the future, integrity, freedom of thought and expression, excellence, sustainability, diversity, inclusive, and making all feel valued and respected. The evolution of CIIM from management school to University of Limassol itself is a living proof of its management dedication to enriching education at all levels. May I take this opportunity to express my appreciation to the President and Director of University of Limassol, Dr. Theopanatu, and his amazing leadership to make all the all excellent faculties of this prestigious institute. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, I would like to share a few insights that has fueled my own journey and might resonate with you. First and foremost, believe in the unique value you bring to the table. Your perspective, experiences, and the passions are what set you apart in the competitive landscape of business. Embrace them, celebrate them, and let them guide your path. Secondly, embrace setbacks as a stepping stone to the success. The road of achievement is always paved with them, but it's how you respond to these challenges and setbacks that will define your trajectory. Learn from failures, adapt, and let them propel you forward. Remember, resilience is the key in turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Now is even time to go beyond being resilient and become anti-fragile. The past 3 years have been most disruptive period in the modern world, and there is no sign that this disruption will go away. We in the shipping have always been prepared for the choppy waters and adverse seas. With each bad weather, we even become more seasoned. Shipping is a unique example of stagility, which is very much required of business leaders today to have skills to navigate through volatility from calm to crisis. During this change from calm to crisis, our priorities change, but one needs to remain true to the vision. I would like to share a real-life story of John Dominic Bobby, who in 40s was the editor of a French high-fashion magazine, Elle, and at the age of 43, he had a stroke, which left him completely paralyzed, and he suffered from a locked-in syndrome, where all his body functions stopped, except for his left eyelid. His mind remained fully alert. With support of a special therapist, John went on to write a 130-page book called The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. By winking his left eye 200,000 times over a period of 2 months, 3 hours every day. This book went on to become a movie, and it is listed in the 100 greatest film of 21st century, having received 4 Oscar nominations. If a person of such limitation can go on to write the history, imagine what potential we all have within us. So let's not be constrained by and limited by anything. The smartest and successful people are those who are constant and deliberate learners. We need to be obsessed with the learning. Continuous learning is the key here, and once again, I urge all of you to create time for accelerated learning and keep us relevant in this modern world of artificial intelligence, machine learning, other techniques that are transforming the business world. Stay curious, open to the new knowledge, and always remain open to change. And I have a firm belief that technology, as they will come, will only augment our capabilities and not take us away from any jobs. By three ways we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is most bitter. This famous quote from Confucius is so relevant today. I urge you to spend 15 minutes of reflection every day to enrich your learning experience, make yourself more productive, so that you can be aligned with your goals and to guide your next steps. Now, as you embark on your professional endeavors, always prioritize integrity and ethical conduct. In the business world, where decisions carry weight and the impact resonates beyond the boardroom, your commitment to ethical practices will not only define your success, but also contribute to the betterment of the society. We are what we repeatedly do. So excellence is then not an act, but a mere habit. This quote from Aristotle is so relevant. So the secret of our daily success is in our daily habits, and most important is to schedule your priorities. Last, never underestimate the power of collaboration. The most innovative solutions arise when diverse minds work together. Cultivate a network of mentors, peers, and collaborators who challenge and inspire you. Collaborate not only for the professional growth, but also for the collective elevation of the people around you. In closing, the proud graduates, the world awaits the imprint of your ideas, the impact of your decisions, the mark of your leadership. Chase your dreams with unwavering determination. Dare to innovate and evolve. Never lose sight of the passion that ignited you the journey in the first place. Congratulations on this momentous achievement. May your futures be as bright and as promising as the potential that you carry within you. Go forth and remember, the pursuit of your dreams is not just a choice, it is your responsibility. With this note, we wish all of you the best of the season's greeting, and I would like you to pray and wish for the good health and happiness for all of us, and that the University of Limassol becomes a choice destination for higher education in the Cyprus and beyond. Finally, may I thank all the teaching staff. Keep up your excellent work in helping shape future leaders, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jha. We now call upon Dr. Andreas Mathikolonis, President of the Student Council and MBA graduate, to say a few words on behalf of the graduating students of both CIIM and UOL.
Good evening, everyone. Your Excellency, the President of the House of Representatives, Ms. Anita Dimitriou, Honorable Members of the Parliament, Honorable Mayor of Limassol, Mr. Nikos Nikolaidis, Rector of the University of Limassol, Professor Theodore Panayiotou, President of the University of Limassol, Mr. Socrates Elinas, distinguished faculty members, ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, I stand before you today both honored and humbled as the President of the Student Council at the University of Limassol. Thank you for entrusting me with this role, and it is a privilege to address you on this momentous occasion. As we stand on the brink of graduation, it is only fitting to reflect on the extraordinary journey that brought us here. Our time at the university has been an adventure filled with twists, turns, and unexpected endeavors. It has been nothing short of remarkable, marked by resilience, adaptation, and the strength of our collective spirit. Picture this. We kicked off our university adventure with the thrill of in-person classes, faces filled with anticipation, and the delightful prospect of forging new friendships. Little did we know that just around the corner, a curveball named COVID-19 was waiting to change the entire game. Suddenly, the world turned upside down, and our in-person interactions became memories of a gone-by era. Online platforms replaced classrooms, and our fellow students became remote learning. And our fellow students became more like pixelated avatars than real faces. For nearly a year, we embraced the challenges of remote learning, forging connections that transcended physical spaces. While eagerly awaiting to meet each other in person again, the anticipation was electric, fueling our imagination, especially for some of us, the MBA students, while we envision lively discussions of business strategies in the vibrant streets of New York and debating on financial theories under the palm trees of California if we were to have the chance to go on the annual field trip abroad. But here we are today, a testament to our resilience and adaptability. We view these changes not as setbacks, but as the evolution of our academic journey. Our virtual connections were not substitutes, but powerful bridges, proving that the essence of learning and friendship knows no bounds. Instead, it forges powerful connections. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the dedicated faculty and staff who navigated the challenges of remote learning with us. Your commitment to our education and well-being has been unwavering, and for that, we are very truly thankful. To my fellow graduates, thank you for your resilience, support, and understanding to each other during those challenging times. We have not only overcome obstacles together, but have also shown the world the strength that lies within our diverse and determined community. And let us not forget the unsung heroes of our academic journey, the families who stood by us through those late night study sessions, the stressful exam periods, and the moments of self-doubt. To our parents, siblings, partners, your unwavering support has been the bedrock of our success. Your sacrifices and encouragement did not go unnoticed, and we owe you a debt of gratitude for your role in our accomplishments. Reflecting on our journey, I'm reminded of a quote by Albert Einstein which encapsulates our shared experience. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I might not know what the future will be, but I know that if you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, that's a one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, and by far more glory. Let's carry forward the lessons learned during our unique university experience. The ability to adapt, the strength drawn from our interpersonal connections, and the resilience developed in the face of uncertainty are qualities that serve us well in life. In conclusion, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Very well done, and be proud of yourself for your achievement. Our journey, marked by challenges and triumphs, has led us to this moment of celebration. Thank you to the University of Limassol for being our home during these transformative years. Here's to all the classes graduating today, a resilient and adaptable group of amazing people ready to make a positive impact in the world. As we gather in person for this special occasion, let's cherish the connections we have made and look forward to the bright future that lies ahead. And remember, ever evolving. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ και εύχομαι να απολαύσετε την όμορφη τελετή.
Thank you very much, Andreas. Εκ μέρους των φοιτητών του μεταπτυχιακού προγράμματος στην εκπαίδευση, ηγεσία και διοίκηση, θα μιλήσει η αριστεύσασα με τον υψηλότερο γενικό βαθμό, κυρία Σκέβη Κούτρα.
Έντιμη κυρία Πρόεδρε της Βουλής των Αντιπροσώπων και Πρόεδρε του VTC, Ανίτα Δημητρίου. Κύριε Δήμαρχε, κύριε Πρόεδρε και μέλη της Διοικούσας Επιτροπής του University of Limassol, κυρίες και κύριοι ακαδημαϊκοί του Πανεπιστημίου μας, αγαπητές συμφοιτήτριες, αγαπητοί συμφοιτητές, εκλεκτοί προσκεκλημένοι, κυρίες και κύριοι. Νιώθω μεγάλη τιμή και συγκίνηση που μου δίδεται η ευκαιρία να απευθύνω τον απόψινό χαιρετισμό εκπροσωπώντας τη φετινή τάξη των μεταπτυχιακών φοιτητών στο πρόγραμμα Εκπαίδευση, Ηγεσία και Διοίκηση. Εκ μέρους των συμφοιτητών μου, θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω θερμά το ακαδημαϊκό και διοικητικό προσωπικό που ήταν δίπλα μας σε κάθε μας προσπάθεια και μας στήριζαν ανελιπώς κατά τη διάρκεια των σπουδών μας. Σε προσωπικό επίπεδο, θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω τον ακαδημαϊκό μου, κύριο Ιωάννη Χριστοδούλου, αλλά και όλους τους καθηγητές-καθηγήτριές μου, τους συμφοιτητές-συμφοιτήτριές μου για την άψογη συνεργασία σε όλους τους τομείς, όπως επίσης και την οικογένειά μου για τη στήριξη αυτά τα 2 χρόνια. Η απόψινή τελετή σηματοδοτεί τη λήξη του μεταπτυχιακού μας κύκλου σπουδών, μα όχι και τη λήξη της διαβίου μάθησης. Γυράσκω αεί διδασκόμενος. Ένα απόφθεγμα του Σόλωνα που αντικατοπτρίζει τον καθέναν από εμάς. Όσα χρόνια κι αν πέρασαν, ο πόθος και η λαχτάρα για περαιτέρω μάθηση δεν έσβησε και τουναντίον όλοι μας, παρά τις προκλήσεις της καθημερινότητάς μας, όντας εργαζόμενοι άνθρωποι, μαμάδες, μπαμπάδες και άτομα με πολλές υποχρεώσεις, καταφέραμε να φέρουμε εις πέρας το όνειρό μας. Αναντίλεκτα, εδώ ταιριάζει και η θεωρία της μεσότητας, που ο σπουδαίος φιλόσοφος Αριστοτέλης μας δίδαξε. Ούτε η υπερβολή, μα ούτε και η έλλειψη θα πρέπει να διακατέχουν τον άνθρωπο, αλλά το μέτρο, ώστε να οδηγηθούμε στον ενάρετο πολίτη που χρειάζεται η κοινωνία μας για να ευδοκιμήσει και να μεγαλουργήσει. Το πανεπιστήμιό μας, με το υψηλό του ακαδημαϊκό επίπεδο, μας πρόσφερε τα εφόδια και τις γνώσεις, ώστε να γίνουμε όσο το δυνατό σωστοί ηγέτες, ο καθένας στον κλάδο του, και να οδηγούμε τους συνεργάτες μας στο ορθό μονοπάτι για την ολοένα αυξανόμενη επιτυχία του οργανισμού που εκπροσωπούμε. Όλοι μας νιώθουμε περήφανοι που το Πανεπιστήμιό μας μετεξελίχθηκε από το Cyprus International Institute of Management στο University of Limassol και έτσι θα δίνει τη δυνατότητα να φοιτούν σε αυτό και προπτυχιακοί φοιτητές. Αγαπητές συμφοιτήτρες, αγαπητοί συμφοιτητές, απόψε αξίζουν σε όλους μας συγχαρητήρια. Αναμφισβήτητα, δικαιούμαστε να αισθανόμαστε ικανοποιημένοι για την επιτυχή ολοκλήρωση των σπουδών μας και να χρησιμοποιήσουμε το μεταπτυχιακό μας για περαιτέρω σπουδές, για επαγγελματική ανέλυξη ή για να γίνουμε επαγγελματικά αποτελεσματικότεροι. Κλείνοντας, εύχομαι σε όλους μας κάθε προσωπική, επαγγελματική και οικογενειακή επιτυχία και ευτυχία. Σας ευχαριστώ θερμά.
Ευχαριστούμε πολύ. We would now like to invite Ms. Sofia Panayotou, honor student with the highest overall grade, graduating from the MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sofia Panayotou. I am a graduate of the Business Intelligence and Data Analytics program, and I'm very honored to be speaking here today. I think it's probably no secret to some people in the room that it took me a pretty long time to finish this degree. I took my first beta course in 2018. So, since then, Cyprus has had a presidential election. The UK formally left the EU, and the entire planet went through a global pandemic. It's only been a few years, but it feels like the world that I'm graduating into isn't the same one that I was living in when I started this program. And nowhere is this more self-evident than in the discipline of business intelligence and data analytics. Anyone paying even the slightest attention knows that in the last 12 months, advancements in business intelligence, machine learning, and AI have been significant, amazing, and maybe even a little concerning. So, where does that leave us, the graduates of the BETA program? Well, like anyone in tech, we can only hope that the skills and knowledge imparted to us in our education will be relevant and applicable to the ever-changing AI landscape. That we will not find ourselves obsolete and redundant 10 years down the line. As naive as it might make me, I don't think that we will. Because the BETA program didn't just give us the specific technical skill set that we need to succeed in the analytics field today. No. It gave us something much more valuable: adaptability. the ability to stay abreast of new developments, to learn, unlearn, and relearn concepts and technologies in a rapidly changing and ever-expanding technological world. There is a prescient quote made half a century ago by psychologist Herbert Gurdjieff that I think really suits this. It goes, "The new education must teach the individual how to classify and reclassify information, how to move from the concrete to the abstract and back, how to look at problems from a new direction, how to teach himself. Tomorrow's illiterate will not be the man who cannot read. It will be the man who has not learned to learn." This quote encapsulates the essence of our journey to this point and the only way in which we can forge the path ahead. We cannot just be recipients of knowledge. We must be the architects of our own learning. This quote, in closing, I want to convey my heartfelt appreciation to our dedicated faculty for their steadfast support throughout our academic journey. A special acknowledgement is also due to the administration of the University of Limassol, who continually strive to enhance and evolve this esteemed institution. To my fellow graduates, who, like our alma mater, are ever evolving, congratulations on reaching this milestone. May we persist in embracing the opportunities that change brings, fortified by the adaptability we've cultivated throughout our academic careers. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to call now to the podium the President of the University Council, Mr. Sokratis Elinas, for a special announcement.
Με την ευκαιρία αυτής της ιστορικής βραδιάς, της μετεξέλιξης του CIIM σε Πανεπιστήμιο Λεμεσού, θέλω να ανακοινώσω ότι έχουμε αποφασίσει με τον πρίτανη του Πανεπιστημίου να προτείνουμε προς το Συμβούλιο την καθιέρωση δύο υποτροφιών. Η πρώτη θα ονομάζεται The John Ioannidis Scholarship, η οποία θα πάρει το όνομα στη μνήμη του εμπνευστή, ιδρυτή και πρώτου προέδρου του Cyprus International Institute of Management, σε αναγνώριση της προσφοράς του όχι μόνο στο Ινστιτούτο μας, αλλά και στην κυπριακή οικονομία και την κυπριακή κοινωνία. Η δεύτερη υποτροφία θα πάρει το όνομα The Jim Leontiadis Scholarship, για να τιμήσουμε τον κύριο Jim Leontiadi, ο οποίος ήταν ο διευθυντής του CIIM για 9 χρόνια, από το 1991 μέχρι το 2000, προκάτοχος του σημερινού μας πρίτανη Δόκτωρ Θεόδωρου Παναγιώτου, ο οποίος έθεσε τις βάσεις στη δημιουργία μιας ευγνωσμένης αξίας σχολής επιστημών για επιχειρήσεις, του καλύτερου business school της Κύπρου. Επομένως, ήθελα να κάνω αυτή την ανακοίνωση και είμαι βέβαιος ότι στην προσεχή συνεδρία του Συμβουλίου του Πανεπιστημίου θα εγκριθούν και θα καθιερωθούν για την ιστορία και προς τιμή των δύο αυτών σημαντικών ανθρώπων. Ευχαριστώ.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now announce the Rector's Prizes. Κυρίες και κύριοι, προχωράμε τώρα με την ανακοίνωση των βραβείων του πρίτανη για τους 6 φοιτητές με την υψηλότερη γενική βαθμολογία. Για τον σκοπό αυτό, παρακαλώ, όπως προσέλθει στο βήμα η εξοχότατη πρόεδρος της Βουλής, κυρία Ανίτα Δημητρίου, και η κυρία Τέρψα Κωνσταντινίδου, Διευθύντρια της Ανώτερης Εκπαίδευσης του Υπουργείου Παιδείας, και ο πρίτανης του Πανεπιστήμιου Λεμεσού, καθηγητής Θεόδωρος Παναγιώτου. The award for the highest academic performance in the School of Business goes to 3 MBA graduates. Ms. Mariolitsa Michelidi. Fotografía. Miss Katerina Ζωγράφου. And Mr. Rafael Brahimis. Το βραβείο για την υψηλότερη ακαδημαϊκή επίδοση στο μεταπτυχιακό πρόγραμμα εκπαίδευσης, ηγεσίας και διοίκηση απονέμεται στην κυρία Σκέβη Κούτρα. The award for the highest academic performance in the School of Technology and Innovation goes to the graduate of the MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics, Ms. Sofia Panayotou. The award for the highest academic performance in the School of Economics and Finance goes to the graduate of the MSc in Financial Services, Ms. Maro Tifte Aguilera. Ευχαριστούμε και συγχαρητήρια ξανά σε όλους τους βραβευθέντες. Και τώρα έφτασε η στιγμή που όλοι περιμέναμε, η απονομή των πτυχίων. And now the moment we have all been waiting for, the presentation of the degrees. At this point, we would like to ask Her Excellency Mrs. Dimitriou to remain on stage to present the degrees to the graduates that have completed their program with distinction. We also invite the President of the University Council, Mr. Sokratis Elinas, to join the President of the Parliament, Ms. Dimitriou, and the Rector of the University of Limassol, Professor Panayotou, on stage to congratulate the awardees of distinction. We will now call in alphabetical order CIIM graduates. From the MBA program, the graduates with distinction: Arnauti Sofia, Χωματένος Γεώργιος, Χριστοδουλίδου Έρση, who receives this degree in honor of Mr. Kostas Konstantinidis, long-term member of the CIIM Board of Governors. Χρήστου Μύρια, Κουμνάς Αντώνης, Ζαχαρίου Ανθούλα, Ζούνιτς Σάσα, για το μεταπτυχιακό πρόγραμμα στην εκπαίδευση, ηγεσία και διοίκηση, με διάκριση, Αναξαγόρου Αδαμαντία, Αντωνίου Μαρία, Μιχαήλ Παρασκευή, Μόσχου Ανδριανή, Κούτρα Σκεύη, Παντάρα Γιούλα, For the MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics, graduates with distinction, Patsalou Pasiou Isabella. We will now call out in alphabetical order our very first UOL graduates with distinction. For the MBA program, Angeli Haris. Χρήστου Μαγείρου Σκεύη. Κώστα Στέφανος. Ιωάννου Αριστίδης. Κάγκα Στέφανη. Μαλεκίδου Ελένη. Μαθηκολώνης Ανδρέας. Μικελίδη Μαριολίτσα. Σαβίδης Γρηγόρης. Σενέκης Μιχάλης. Σιδέρης Μιχάλης. Στυλιανίδης Στέλιος. Θεοφίλου Μάριος. Τσαγκαρίδης Μιχάλης. Τζιτζιλώνης Στέφανος. Βασιλείου Ανδρέας. Βραχίμης Ραφαήλ. Ζωγράφου Κατερίνα. MPSM Program Graduate with Distinction, Thoma Thomas. MSc Financial Services Graduate with Distinction, Tsifte Aguilera Maro. Μεταπτυχιακό στην εκπαίδευση, ηγεσία και διοίκηση, η Ροδότου Δέσποινα. Φυλακτού Ελπίδα. Κωνσταντίνου Έλενα. Βοσκαρίδης Σωτήριος. For the MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics, Κουλουμού Δέσποινα. Παναγιώτου Αλεξάνδερ. Παναγιώτου Σοφία. And Παναγιώτου Ελένη. We will now present the degrees to the rest of the CIM graduates, the last to receive the coveted CIM degree. We thank Mr. Elinas and invite Vice Rector of Academic Affairs, Professor Vasilis Polymenis, to join us on stage to congratulate the very last CIM graduates. MBA program graduates, Anastasiou Savas. Χριστοφή Αρετή. Ευθυμίου Κλεόπας. Ιωάννου Ναταλία. Καρδάς Εκατερίνα. Κλεοβούλου Ανδρέας. Κρίνου Κρίνος. Μαεύσκι Γιούρι. Μαλακουρίδου Γεωργία. Μιχαήλ Λάρισα. Νικολάου Νικόλας. Νικόλας Ντομινίκ. Πάνοβα Άννα. Παπαδόπουλος Δημήτρης. Παπαχαριδίμου Μάριος. Παπαλοΐζου Κυριακή. Προδρόμου Πρόδρομος. Σάβα Νικόλαος. Σκρόβαβα Κατσιαρίνα. Τσβέτκοβ Ανδρέη. Βριονίδου Νάσια. For the MSc in Business Management program, Νίκου Νικόλας. Παναγιώτου Γρηγόρης. Σεστάκοφ Κωνσταντίν. For the MSc in Financial Services, Έλληνα Ελένη. Ιωάννου Παναγιώτα. Ράο Λί. Μεγδιζάδεκ Ραγένη Αυσίν. For the MSc in Human Resource and Organizational Behavior Program, Βρεκουλάκη Ελευθερία. Χριστοφίδου Χριστάλα. Χατζιαναστάση Μιχάλης. Κυρατζή Λουκία. Μένικου Νικολέτσα. Μιχαήλ Λουίζα. Παπαευτυχίου Κατερίνα. Περικλέους Άννα. Τσαγκάρη Σταύρη. Για το πρόγραμμα Εκπαιδευτική Ηγεσία και Δίκηση. Γιακώβου Μιχαέλα. Φλεοβούλου Μαρία. Μαλακτός Σταύρος. For the MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics, Αντωνίου Άνινος. MSc BIDA graduate, Αντωνίου Άνινος. Χατζικυριάκου Ερατό. Πάουρου Χριστίνα. Συρδάρης Σταύρος. For the MSc in Shipping Operations and Management Program, Χαραλάμπους Ελευθέριος. Χατζιαθανασίου Σωτήρης. Κωνσταντίνου Άννα. Finally, I would like to ask Professor to join us on stage to congratulate our very first UOL graduates. For the MBA program, Abraham Isidoro. Christus Sofia. Χρύσανθου Ελεάνα. Διογένους Γεώργιος. Δρουσιώτη Ράνια. Φιλίππου Ιωάννα. Γαβριήλ Ελεάνα. Ιωακίμ Μαρία. Ιωάννου Χρήστια. Ιωάννου Θεόδωρος. Κινίνης Νίκος. Κουμίδου Αθηνά. Κρυθαρίδου Μαρίνα. Μουτοδός Κυριάκος. Λεβέντης Γιώργος. Λουκά Σοφία. Μαρίνου Άντρη. Μπαμπάκ Ιφεώμα. Μιχαήλ Μιχάλης. Νάτσος Χρήστος. Νικολαίδης Πέτρος. Ονουφρίου Ναταλία. Πατιάς Δημήτρης. Φιλίππου Κυριακή. Πιλαβάκη Εύη. Πολυκάρπου Πανίκος. Ρουζάευ Μαξίμ. Σαραντόπουλος Βασίλης. Σεχάτα Κύριλλος. Σόλωνος Σταμάτιος. Σταύρου Σταύρος. Θεοφάνους Μιχάλης. Βασιλείου Κλήτια. Βλαδιμήρου Ανδριανή. Τζαμπυρίνης Μιχαλάκης. For the Master in Public Sector Management, Χατζιορδάνου Αλεξάνδρα. Φινικαρίδου Τσιμά Άντρη. Σιμεωνίδου Ελίνα. For the MSc in Financial Services, Cocker Happy. For the MSc in Human Resource Management, Demaki Maria. Γεωργίου Ραφαέλα. Κωστή Δέσποινα. Για την εκπαιδευτική ηγεσία και διοίκηση, Παπαχαραλάμπους Μαρία. Γιακουμή Κατερίνα. For the MSc in Business Intelligence and Data Analytics, Mikhail Lazaros. Γιασεμί Άντρος. And last but certainly not least, for the MSc in Financial Law and International Taxation, Harilau Michalis. Ευχαριστούμε. Ευχαριστούμε, κυρία Πρόεδρε. I will now ask the Rector of the University of Limassol, Professor Theodore Panagiotou, to announce the confirmation of the degrees. Candidates, please rise.
Σωστά γυαλιά. Graduates, by the power vested in me by the CIM Board of Governors and the University of Limassol Council and the Senate, I hereby confer upon all of you, graduates of CIM and graduates of UL, I confer you on degrees.
Συγχαρητήρια σε όλους. Distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, this marks the closing of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of CIM and UOL, we thank you for being here tonight. Κυρίες και κύριοι, εδώ τελειώνει η φετινή μας τελετή αποφοίτησης. Εκ μέρους του CIIM και του Πανεπιστήμιου Λεμεσού, σας ευχαριστούμε που μας τιμήσατε με την παρουσία σας. Παρακαλώ, όπως όλοι σας, αναμένουμε πρώτα τους φοιτητές να αποχωρήσουν από την αίθουσα.